imewekwa wapi kwa mpango ya serikali ijayo.
All right, a number of things have happened today. Long queues at the political parties registrar in Westlands, where independent candidates are trying to beat the deadline of today, 4 p.m., to hand over all their papers and have themselves cleared for vying in the August 8th general election. The Jubilee Appeals Board is yet to make some fundamental decisions. We've spoken to a senior reporter, Rita Tinina, who says some aspirants have been camping outside Jubilee from Thursday, just holding their breath, so waiting for a decision to be made by the appeals board. As well as Parliament resumes tomorrow, among top of the agenda is the high cost of living and the tabling of the supplementary budget. Let's speak to political commentator Professor Ori Tumbo, who now joins us in studio to just help us understand a number of these issues. Prof, thank you very much for joining us. Let's start with a very big number of independent candidates trying to beat the deadline. Why do you think we have this big number of independent candidates in this particular election? It's not been seen in the rest.
Ankisa, first and foremost, these are not independent candidates. These are dissatisfied candidates.
From their individual parties.
Yes, they are dissatisfied candidates, including those that clearly lost the nomination. They are trying to create an impression that they are bigger than they actually are politically. Secondly, there is clearly an indication that the political parties have a lot of homework to do. First, in preparing for what I call preliminaries. I don't call them primaries. Preliminaries, so that people know the framework that is going to be followed in advance before they start running around. Three, one gets the feeling, at least I get the feeling, that across the board, whether in Jubilee or in CORD or NASA, there is no real sense of justice. This feeling where people feel that if you go there, you are going to be correctly reviewed, your grievances are going to be correctly analyzed.
No, but Prof, sorry to cut you short, this is not the first time that symbolical primaries or preliminaries have been held. It happened in the run-up to 2013, but the number was not this big. Is it that this particular election is entirely a high-stake one, from presidential down to the member of county assembly?
Akisa, money. After devolution, people realize that money is coming out of national government to county governments, and even at national government, money is what is really the language of politics. So with large sums of money targeted by different people, the reason people are struggling so hard is because for a guy who's been getting, let's say, a salary of 50,000 shillings, goes to 350 plus allowances, almost 500.
Plus all the control.
That is the motivation. That's the motivation. Secondly, everybody has now realized, the majority of those interested in politics have realized that the #1 profession in the country in terms of the reward system is politics. So these other specialties have been relegated to the rear. In fact, what you are seeing now, for me, is a rehearsal. When it will come to the real election, it's going to be war. Because money everywhere, money. So I'm saying the major catalyst for people to run or to posture as independents is been motivated largely by money, not by the absence of fairness.
All right, Prof, we are coming back to you for more analysis of that. Let's just, of course, those are live pictures we're bringing you from Westlands, the political parties registrar's office, where hundreds of aspirants continue to line up to just get their papers processed for them to be able to vie in the August 8th